Hello and welcome back to some more Brandenburgian Ambitions or Prussian Ambitions in Europe Universalis 4 with me, the Green Dragon. So, last time we did some warring, freed some member states, converted some religions. In short, we were emperoring. It was glorious, truly. Also, let's pick this up and let's, in fact, pick up two quality ideas. Infantry combat, recover army morale. Morale recovery is good too. Yeah. Although, no, I was gonna go for defensive for yearly army tradition. Actually. Because yeah, we have very little army tradition decay, and we could make our army tradition cap out at yeah, this is actually, yeah, let's go for this. This is actually more beneficial. We have enough discipline. So yeah, that and extra morale, all in all, extremely sexy. Extremely sexy. And then we're gonna want a new war with Denmark pretty soon. End of this year we can start one, it'll be fine. So we're up 4 reforms, 3 of which we did ourselves, which is glorious, of course. Occupied by Venice. Ouch! And we will be attacking Venice and freeing Tuscany if they take those lands. Just cause that would make things very, very nice indeed. Oh, Croatia has been formed. By whom, I wonder? What about Hungary? Vassalization? No. Milan and Savoy as allies? Seems fine. You declare war. Don't have a CB, and I assume I can't fabricate one, can I? Nope. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, we're not looking to push through another reform just yet. We'll let things calm down a little bit. There is no rush. Wiping out some of these people like Bavaria who are extremely pissed at me, or at least forcing them to flip religions, could be pretty good. Because we can use war for that as well. But we can declare war on them for the simple reason that we haven't asked them, because if we ask them and they refuse, I think we can declare war in order to enforce religious unity. But you know, we'll see. Not that I intend to do it that way, although possibly... Right, I can't enforce it anyway cause of stuff. Because I don't have enough authority technically, but we can always add a few more of our holdings to the empire, thus making interesting things happen. Because, yeah, we have a few more provinces here we could add if we wanted to. It wouldn't give us a lot, but it would give us some power. Make Saxony vote for us. That's a lot of prestige, and the legitimacy is nice as well. That's actually a really nice thing. That's a really, really cool mission. One which I appreciate deeply. Do we have a gift? I do. What else could I do? I could just improve relations. Mostly we'll probably have to up our authority to make people truly vote for us. And actually, let's do that just now. In that case, cause... why the frack not, right? No. Karelian, eh? Tempting to do that, but no, not just yet. And we'll just add all of these, make good things happen, and then hopefully Saxony will be more willing to vote for us. And, you know, it's nice to have at least a little bit of stuff so that we can do things. And I think we're gonna bestow Imperial Grace on them just to make this stick. You know, just to make this stick. Also, we're gonna war with Denmark. That isn't even cord yet, eh? Danish trade. They want to take Danzig or Neva or something like that. Yeah, don't count on that happening, Duckling. Don't count on it. Don't count on it. Right, 5 princes for the reform. Okay, recall. No, don't want. Much bad. You go and smoosh. So are we? Yes, we are. Good. We're gonna take Finn. We're gonna call everyone in, and we're gonna force. Fuck the Russians. We'll just suppress them. And Utrecht join as well. Utrecht, who are a kingdom, who will get their religion flipped. Wonderful. Clever little Utrecht. So I can walk through all imperial territories for the simple reason that I'm the frickin' emperor, dude. Let's head down here and... No, bad, bad, bad. You know what? No, it's fine. And... yeah, go there. We'll sit there. It'll be glorious. Gonna make sure to take out Utrecht. And we're gonna convert a lot of these people that way. Milan I might just vassal. Because there is that, you know, ability there. This should be a relatively simple war. So... carpet sieging, I do believe, is the name of the game here. Let us proceed with that. Oh yeah, Denmark burns, bitches. Denmark burns. And they will lose that fight as they well did. So Utrecht, I assume this is highly fortified. Slightly so. Okay. True defender of the faith, defensive mentality, increased defensive. Wonderful! Wonderful, just a fuck ton of stuff there that we need to worry about. Hopefully someone will siege Milan for me, like Augsburg. That would be fine indeed. And new idea, leader siege. Good, so those sieges which have a leader on them will actually be doing better. Supposedly. How's our army tradition looking? It should be... that's the thing, it shouldn't decay past 75 now, like I planned at the very beginning of this series, looking at our ideas. See, yeah, it won't decay past 75, which means that we will always have good leaders, always, and that is a really good thing to have, to actually be secure in our ability to have good leaders. Oh, that got sieged pretty damn quickly. Akerhus, sure. Let's actually send you to Sialon, that seems like a really good time. Brothers and sisters in faith. Ah, fuckers. But we got the war leadership, which means that... I was planning to have some wars with France, actually. I was planning to war with France for reasons of my own. This will actually benefit me. And I already have a 40,000 man army down this way. So that's fine as well. Excellent. Excellent, this is gonna go well. Now hopefully they won't screw everything up for me. Sure, recall the diplomat, sounds good. Everyone's voting for us quite happily. Controlling other electors and enemies, wonderful. That's gonna help. So let's keep converting stuff, that sounds good. Yeah, these are the ones with local autonomy, they're not gonna convert that easily. Taking Finn, sounds good. We're gonna do just that, and they are gonna... yeah, that's a reconquest essentially, so... they're gonna play it that way. Denmark war should be relatively easy. Bit messy to go after every single one of these guys down here, but oh, that's a big stomp. Lombardia is not gonna, you know, smush that easily, but still it should be quite doable. And we'll flip a fuck ton of them to the proper religion, making them far more willing to do stuff. Okay, so I get yearly army tradition -1. This allows internal HRE wars though. Okay. And this would prevent them from... no, this would be good. If I could get that far, that would be really good. Yes. One Agder. Utrecht has fallen as well, that's really good. So Utrecht, you're gonna have a separate peace deal. You will... Do I vassal them? Because, let's see, they don't have that much trade power, so no, I don't. I simply give them a forced religion transfer trade power and null treaties all the way. And your money. Okay. They have converted to the true faith. Good. I think now I march down that way and fix a whole lot of problems with... Actually, no, I don't. I march this way and fix the Frenchy problems. Because that's a thing. Well, apparently we captured a ship or something someplace. Yeah, Britain is happily blockading France. I don't really need to involve myself with that. Alright, this looks relatively okay. They ran the fuck away, that's fine. The army in Finland should take care of that particular rebellion rather easily. Smoosh! Come here. Come here. Boom! Fuck yeah, France. 16% war score right there. Right there. Okay, we're gonna go to there, make good things happen, Novgorodian nationalists. Pff, should be easy pickings. We're gonna have to send an army down that way at some point, but it'll be fine. Sitting on the war goal, are we? I disapprove. Another percent. Good. So France is gonna have to return some imperial territory. No. No, no, no. You're gonna release. Not Armagnac, yeah, I don't care about that. Not any of these, but Baden and Lorraine and Luxembourg. And I think that's about it. I want these released. That's our peace deal with France. It will require about 50% war score. It should be manageable. I'm gonna keep those 40,000 there to deal with any Frenchy troops. And 80,000 in total. It's not horrible. Sealand 1. Okay, good. Sealand being 1 is good news all around. So let's gather up our troops. We'll have to move south to deal with Milan. What about Bavaria? Bavaria is not done yet either. Okay, good. I mean, they're willing to surrender technically, but I want to enforce the religious thing on them, just to make that a truly happy time, you know? Truly happy time. And we'll have to siege their capital in order to make that happen. And you know, I have no problem with trying to lure French in like that. None at all. Oh, Lithuania left the coalition. That might have been a mistake, Lithuania. Because now I'm free to attack you. But you know, I'm sure you're trying your best. And let's gather up. We don't even need to siege Nordland. There's not much point, is there? So, come on. Just march in there. Good. And yeah, I'm just gonna abandon the siege, I think, and march down here and deal with that bullshit, because there are other things I need a lot more than yay old... Well, yay that place. Milan is rather unhappy with the idea of continuing this war, but they're still willing to keep going. Them I want to vassal, so I don't really need to flip them, do I? The idea there was to vassal them. I don't really need them as a vassal either, do I? I mean, I really don't. Oh, free advisor slot. Diplorep guy, even though he's level 2. Master of the Mint here. And stay on level 2 there, I guess. Okay, so this seems fine. The Denmarkian war is pretty much done. March on to München. And we're gonna hold that against all comers and claimants. Yes, you may move in on the war goal. I'm sure that will go fine for you. Oh, Frenchy decided to play. Suppose boom is in order. Damn, Frenchie, that must have stung. We're behind on military tech though, which is not so good, but yeah, it'll be fine. It will be fine. It'll be okay, ducklings. It'll be okay. So that seems generally okay. Yes, you are gonna give course Denmark. Not quite yet, but you are. And do I dare take 2 holdings now? Well, our aggressive expansion is down to nothing. Yeah, deal with them later, it's fine. The peace deals will give us plenty of prestige, it'll be okay. Well, and we actually managed to rebuild our legitimacy using missions and lots of good stuff to, you know, what they should be. To, you know, 90, well, to close to 100. The Emperor is dead. Long live the Emperor! The electors have decided to maintain their faith in us, and the Imperial Crown remains in Prussia. As our country strengthens its grip on the Imperial Crown and the princes begin to see us as the natural holders, Imperial authority increases. Okay, good! So our hold on this thing is secure. Excellent. Stability cost and loss of army tradition is not so good, but... do we get a modifier for defending versus enemies of the Empire? Apparently not. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Let me guess, this is fucked on defensive. Yeah, they've picked defensive mentality up. Bastards. The Frenchies are not really sending much troops against us. One would almost think that... right, improved relations, sure. Do I need to improve with you or you or you? No, you're all fine. Okay, good. I'm half tempted to fully annex them. Just cause they're such a pain in the ass. I mean, they're not gonna vote for us. Right? No matter what. And they're gonna vote against us, making themselves a problem person. 10 princes are for it, though. I need 3 more. Either way, I would still need 3 more, even if I did take out Bavaria. You know what? No. I really hope that I can repair my relations with them to at least something that is, you know, willing to live with it next to each other. So we're actually gonna just flip their religion because we're nice like that. Force religion. And I'm actually gonna let Milan off the hook because I don't need to vassal them. They're not willing to accept a white peace though, those douchebags. Listen, France. Okay. Ooh. New thinkers arise. How close are we to that? Not close enough. We would need to kill more Frenchy troops. So what if I moved to here and started sieging, say, Anjou? Oh look, troops! Boom. Oh look, a 26 stack. Let's move slowly and... actually, yeah, let's sit 40 Tau on the capital. That seems like a relatively good idea. And you are right there. 3, 4, 5... 5 days. Good! Good, good, good. Peace offer from Denmark. I think it's time, actually. We did take a peace with Denmark, and we are gonna take 2. 22.5 aggressive expansion seems fine. Return the rest of Sweden. And return a couple of... can't return that. Akerhusten. There you go. That's your peace terms, Denmark. Eat them and weep. Eat them and weep. There you go. Start the coring process. Looks good. Yeah, that leaves 3 provinces with Denmark that have not been eaten yet, which I should be able to annex relatively easily. That and, you know, the return. So 2 war stops and Denmark is eaten. Also, we should be able to start doing Sweden now, since we have but not right now cause of the war, of course. But yeah, we could start eating Sweden now, cause, you know, good things, lots of death. Monster, duckling. What could I demand from them? I can't demand forced religion, because it's an unreasonable demand. I would never agree to this. I could force you to return a bunch of things, though. Yeah, I could dismantle them pretty thoroughly at some point. And you know, this war with France may well continue a little bit. Why don't we consider actually doing that? I mean, those are... Let's take a look at the HRE map mode. Yeah, all of this is HRE. So we want all of that back. And we'll definitely have to work a steel for the rest of this as well. Oh yeah, we are at negative stability. You are right about that. I just noticed, so boost it up to positives. That's good enough. Make Saxony vote for us. What do you mean? They're not voting for us? Well, Diplo power though. Why not? Allied rival, who do you dislike now? Styria? There, bestow Imperial Grace. Now they should vote for us. There we go. There we go. Looks good. The rival of our rival or religious unity. I can't really do religious unity because my religious unity is gonna suck. So, how do we go for this? 6 princes are for it. Right. France is not Protestant. They will consider me heretics. What about here? Do you have any? No, you don't. You're all Catholic. See, it might make sense to try and annex some of these who are, you know, the wrong religion kind of thing. Just to make that work out in my favor somehow. Possibly. Yeah, I mean, there are gonna be people who are gonna be pretty pissy at me for this religious unity thing. And that's not something I can do much about. What I can do is flip as many of them as possible. You know, keep slowly freeing new ones and keep flipping the ones which do get freed. And, you know, sort of... Okay, think about this way. We'll have a couple of really Catholic ones which will be, you know, really pissy about enforced religious unity. But the rest will be Protestant and happy. Because, you know, if I free one and then flip them, they will not be pissy about the ones I flipped previously, right? And it all works out in my favor. Because I'm awesome like that. Also, France. Just cause fuck you. We are gonna do this. And Carpet Siege. So, Munster. We will have more wars against Munster, methinks, but for now, we're gonna release some of you. Not Trier, Trier is big, but Mainz and Frankfurt. Well, we can release these three and probably flip them. Or I could return stuff to Cologne and possibly get them to the point where I can actually annex them. Could I do that? Math-wise... Possibly. Maybe I can. Maybe. Yet they consider me heretics and I can't flip them, of course. Could declare war on them to... you know, revoke their electorate, but they're my vassals, so that's not gonna go very well either. Yes, Regency Council, a really shitty Regency Council. Yes, Regency Councils rarely seem to be good. Base taxes, sure. So, you're not gonna get me to fabricate on Denmark. Well, that's mean. And here I was, hoping. Okay, so let's see. Can't build any special buildings. What about some road networks in places that are clearly gonna need them? Yep. What about canals? Can build a fuck ton of those. Because we do want to make interesting things happen, and by interesting things I mean make the money flow. The money must flow. The money must flow. Yep, like this. I do believe. There we go, that's everything. Okay, looks good. Looks good. So, the French War, the Monsterian War. How are we here? 61, right? So how about we don't free Frankfurt? Or rather, we free Frankfurt but don't free Mainz. Okay, so not Frankfurt. Okay, fine. There you go. Yes, Imperial Authority, and we're gonna flip them, I think. 'Cause fuck them. Yes, we might break the vassalage with Cologne and obliterate them. 'Cause fuck them, really. 7 of the 28 princes are willing to back this now. Now, France. Not willing to free these 3 guys. Okay, what about if we... know what? No, I'm not willing to compromise this further. No, you're gonna free those guys. I'm not gonna try to dismantle you, but the Holy Roman lands all have to be freed. That's all there is to it. They all have to be freed. Improve relations to 100 with the Palatinate. What are they at? I could probably do that. Imperial authority and stability, that's actually a really good thing. So yeah, we'll use the bestowing of imperial grace to make people happier. You are slightly mad, but whatever, should be fine. How are we on that? 8 of 8. Yeah, you're mad. Mad as all fuck. We can't do that if we're in war together. This would cost me prestige, but not stability. So I could break it and then proceed to attack them and just do mean things to them, really. I think I vassaled them during a war, so I could just go in and flip their religion forcibly. You know? It's actually a thing. Okay. Rebellion, but that should be fine. Where's the 20,000 stack? Here, right, running around, putting out fires, that's fine. And now, for Frenchy. You should be realizing how bad your situation is at this point. Okay, good. In that case, that's everything I actually want from you. Okay, good, 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 good. In which case... yes, enforce religious unity, enforce religious unity, enforce religious unity. Protestant HRE, Protestant. Sweden wants a marriage. I'm not sure that I want to marry you, Sweden. You're kind of ugly. Nah, Sweden is fine. But we are gonna annex them, so we don't really want to do that. And Danzig can be converted. It will take forever and a day, but still. Okay, so Palatinate. We are no longer in a war together, so they're less happy with me. But all in all, it should be fine. Let's improve relations. Diplomatic insult or lose prestige. Yeah, we'll make them pay for this. Possibly. Do we want to make them pay for this? Who are their allies? Austrian Munster. Well, they're pretty takeable. I suppose kicking Lithuania in the teeth along with their allies might not be the worst of things. Okay. Why are they willing to suddenly back this? Imperial authority helps. Okay. In that case, yeah, we're gonna do this. We are gonna do this, and the next one is of course not gonna be backed by pretty much anyone. But, oh well, we will find a way to make it work. And, right, I think we added everything, unfortunately, so we can't, except for Nieva. There, 1 point of stuff. Oh, and we have these that can be added. But they have to be cores first, so never mind. We could go to war with Castile, actually. Who are your allies? Austria, Portugal, and Venice. So we'll have a way in towards Austria anyway. And we'll be able to take some stuff back from Venice. It sounds really good. And we could free Tuscany using Venice as well. That's the thing, we want imperial authority. Imperial authority is important. What's my mission right now? Right. Okay. Strengthen our ties with the Emperor, blah 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 blah. There you go. Have some money. Enjoy. Offer military access to get even more. Yeah, 5 points of imperial authority and the ability to get an extra stability. That's really rather nice. And before we finish, you know, reforming the empire... Oh, they have military access through us already. Oh right, they're vassal, goddammit, right, of course, derp. Yeah, this is a vassal we will never annex directly, we will annex it through this decision. Because it unites all of them with a click of a button, provided you have the prerequisites to actually push that button. That's the button which says glory on it. Yes, we will force the Holy Roman States into a 1000-year Reich. You just wait. Romania is not considered part of the HRE. Huh. Apparently a general died. No, we will make Venice return some things. Or something. It'll be fine. What about road networks? What about special buildings? No. What about unique ones? Fine Arts Academy. That would be, I suppose, kind of worthwhile, I guess. I don't know. Kind of. Castile has military at 18, I have it at 16, so I'm a bit behind, but I don't have a tactics difference, so I should be fine in a fight. They will have greater combat width, though, which could be a problem in a really big battle. I think we should manage, though. So, Castile. Alright, we're in a Regency Council. Great. Great. Right, we want to... Right, you hate me. You we will already flipped. So... Right. These all hate me. For various reasons. Part of it being opinion, and being a heretic. There are plenty that would almost back me. Current amount of reforms, yeah, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Emperor is overextended, eh? That actually plays a part. Huh, who would have thunk? And we will want to pick up at least one. Yeah, we want to invest into tech a little bit for now. Just cause. Also want to start fabricating more claims. On... Don't want Boxland. Nordland would be a good next taking point. We are at -26 on aggressive expansion, so maybe we don't take anything in the next war that's, you know, actually theirs. And just return cores and then finish doing naughty things in the war after that. So we have a good amount of power being forwarded out, but Russia still has a bit too much. Smolensk has a bit too much. Okay, 5 points of authority, that's good, and free stability as well, but yeah. Make Milan vote for us. How likely is that? Okay, let's take a close look. Why do you hate me? Trolling other electors. Right, but our relations are pretty good. So that's about 1 per 1.2 relation, which is good. Legitimacy is good. Prestige is good. Imperial authority helps as well. Well, we actually have positive prestige because of our patron of the arts. Because that removes our decay, and I think we get... that's an idea, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's an idea. Patron of the arts, yeah, prestige decay. Okay, that's actually really good then. That's actually really good. We get... our prestige is stable even at 100. Okay, so I can get an extra 100 here. Plus a little bit more for growing authority over time, I suppose, but that's about it. So hey, you dumbasses, how about you attack the Holy Roman Empire and try to take a freaking state or something, because that would really help. Could also build more military. I could certainly afford it, and I could support another army. That would bring me up to 140 total troops, which would be quite fine. It would actually make me better able to fight in those cases where I have to fight on multiple fronts. So I'm gonna need 20 of these. Come on. I'm not so sure about increasing the size of my navy. I mean, I could. That's one too many. But I'm not sure that I actually need to, right? I have enough naval power, and I'm not really interested into... I don't have any serious interest in expanding that further. Maybe I should wait for the annexation of Sweden for this though, but no, we'll just make an extra army then. So that's 40, and actually, since I do have a bit of naval force limit, I will expand my trade fleets and send them to Neva, because that place is... apparently I'm out of money. Is not producing as much money for me as it could be. It's not sending enough onward. So since Russians don't have any naval bases, and I do, it would make sense to take advantage of the ability to build ships, and we're gonna do it that way. And once Sweden gets integrated, we will be able to add a fuck ton more provinces to the HRE, thus improving all kinds of fun things. So there come the foot soldiers, the cannon foderites, and we're gonna gather them on Danzig, which sounds quite good enough. There they go, popping on up. Everything looks good. I could pick that up, not much point. We want attack for extra supply limit, because 50 points of supply limit. Right, what was it? 24.4? No, 14.4. Now it's 17.4, so that's extra 3 points for 4th level, bringing the total up to 39 in summer. So with the extra 50%, and if I built more forts, I would actually have enough to run 40-man armies pretty much anywhere. Well, in fact, I might have enough now, with as long as I actually, you know, get the next tech level. Disputed succession, anyone interested? Lithuania. How interesting. He's 45. Let's marry him. We can always ditch the marriage if that happens. You know, if they get an heir. And we're gonna claim their throne as well, cause fuck them, really. Yeah, most of these badnesses have broken down, right? Claim the throne. Cause fuck them. Now this will piss everyone off, won't it? Maybe that was a mistake. But it should burn off relatively quickly. Yes. So how bad is it? That's 50, which will burn off in some 10 years. It's perfectly fine. We're not in danger of losing the emperorship, so everything's fine. Okay, good. I could break this and then try to revoke their electorate. That's the thing, I don't even need them to be cool with me. I can just go in there and break them, really. Okay, so the ships. Gather there, that's 8, 9, and you should be building one as well. Okay, so it's about time I ended the video, so I'm just gonna unify the armies and get the trade moving, and then we'll end this one. I might want to war with Russia a couple times to take some territory in the Novgorod node. I might want to also bitchify Smolensk, cause really screw them. But yeah, I'm really thinking I will ditch Cologne as a vassal, and I will do bad things to them. Because they are a problem person, and we don't like problem people. We could just take their electorate and grant it to someone else. I mean, we don't need to control 4 of the electorates as vassals, we just need 3. Augsburg is the right religion, the Palatinate is generally happy. Yeah, we could ditch the electorates which are nasty and vassalize some of the ones which are actually Protestant, and that will really help. And you go and patrol the Novgorod node. There you go. Helps a little. What it really needs is either more trade buildings or more death to the Russian stuff. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, but I'm gonna split it here, so make sure to leave a like if you think I've earned one. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when we continue with the Brandenburgian Ambitions, so see you then.